Madam Chancellor, Carleton graduates and guests, it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce our honorary doctoral recipient, Dr. Theresa Tam. Dr. Tam was named Canada's Chief Public Health Officer in June 2017. As the federal government's lead public health professional, she provides guidance to help protect Canadians against health threats, advance health equity, and promote healthier communities using the best available data and evidence. Dr. Tam is a pediatric infectious disease specialist with expertise in immunization, emergency preparedness, and global security. As Canada's national public health leader, she has played an instrumental role in helping to guide Canada's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, including the rollout of the largest vaccination campaign in Canadian history. She has also played the leadership role in Canada's response to other public health emergencies, including SARS, H1N1, Ebola, and Mpox. Dr. Tam has held senior leadership positions at the Public Health Agency of Canada, including Deputy CPHO, and as Assistant Deputy Minister of Infectious Disease Prevention and Control. During her over 25 years in public health, Dr. Tam has provided technical expertise and leadership to improve surveillance of communicable diseases and opioid harm, enhancing immunization programs, strengthening health emergency management, and augment laboratory biosafety and biosecurity. Dr. Tam has a medical degree from the University of Nottingham in the UK. She completed a pediatric residency at the University of Alberta and a fellowship in pediatric infectious disease at the University of British Columbia. She's a graduate of the Canadian Field Epidemiology Program. Madam Chancellor, in recognition of a distinguished career in public health, particularly in leading Canada's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, I request that you confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, upon Dr. Theresa Tam.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and upon the recommendation of the University Senate, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, Chair of the Board of Governors, graduates, and honored guests, I want to express my sincere gratitude to Carleton University for conferring to me this honorary degree. Congratulations, class of 2024. You have achieved an incredible milestone. I would also like to recognize the family, friends, mentors, faculty, and staff who helped you to succeed and arrive at this moment. Graduating today is not only a testament to your hard work, but also to your perseverance through an extraordinary time in our history, a pandemic that has colored each of our lives. Some of you may have seen me doing regular media updates on COVID-19. Looking back, it was a surreal experience for me and would have been 2 standard deviations from the average experience for most. I'm not sure if I've processed everything that happened yet, but I would like to share 3 learnings that served me well in my career, particularly in the last few years. I hope they will resonate with you as you embark on your adventures to discover what it means to be a scientist in today's world. The first learning is choose curiosity over fear. I did not set out to be Canada's Chief Public Health Officer. I specialized in pediatric infectious diseases because I loved microbes and I wanted to help kids. I found clinical medicine very rewarding, and leaving clinical practice to pursue a career in public health was one of the toughest decisions that I have ever made, but I'm so glad that I did. The uncertainty that comes with change brought about fear and anxiety. However, by approaching each day with curiosity and a willingness to learn, I found a way to tackle new and bigger challenges. Your academic training as a scientist has provided you with a foundational framework for understanding and addressing complex problems, an analytical lens that you can apply to continue learning and growing. So stay curious and find creative solutions to make the experience of stepping into the unknown much more positive. My second learning is about bridging, braiding, and weaving together different perspectives. You may be focused on a very specific area of science, but remember that no single discipline holds the key to the most urgent challenges facing our world today, such as climate change. It is critical to bring together or braid diverse strands of knowledge and experiences so that we can find more enduring solutions. I'm not just referring to interdisciplinary collaboration in the natural and physical sciences, but also to building relationships with experts in behavioral science, sociology, economics, political science, communication, and more. Equally important is learning from people who have different perspectives and experiences. This includes honoring the contribution of indigenous sciences and weaving in the knowledge inherent in First Nations, Inuit, and Métis cultures alongside Western sciences. In fact, this very concept of bridging, braiding, and weaving is an approach that I learned from Indigenous science colleagues. So I encourage you to stay open-minded and continue learning from all those you encounter with respect, humility, and compassion, so that science may better reflect and serve all members of our community. And now to my third and final learning. Social support is vital to resilience. As the class of 2024, your university life at the start may not have been what you imagined. With virtual classes and remote campus activities, you may have had to navigate disruptions of laboratory access or defend your thesis virtually. You may have wanted to leave home and have independence earlier. It was not easy, but you realized key strengths, adapted to new realities, persevered, and are now better prepared to navigate change. For me, helping to lead Canada through a pandemic was extremely challenging, both professionally and personally, but has reminded me of the adaptability and support systems that I have nurtured over time, and just how important they are when the going gets tough. The key to resilience is not about facing difficult situations alone. After all, helping one another is how we got through the pandemic. So be intentional in forging quality friendships and building supportive networks. Now look to your left, and then look to your right. Support those around you, and lean on one another for inspiration and encouragement. Let me end with my modeling projections for your future. The long-range forecast suggests that every one of you will make great contributions, regardless of the path you take, and that your wisdom and joy will grow exponentially. Modeling is not a crystal ball. Rather, it describes a range of possibilities, and the final path is in your hands, shaped by the decisions you make. So while the trajectory may not be linear, I hope it is upward. Thank you. Merci. Félicitations.